There we are. All right. I was just hiding us for a little while as we got the Twitch and the YouTube streams going simultaneously. Let me switch, by the way, to the multi-stream view so I can see all 19 of our viewers. Fantastic. Great to see everybody.
In early tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's because we got giveaways.
Maybe we got giveaways, we got celebrity guests, we got anagrams, we got TJ. Yeah. I mean, you got
to tune in for that, right?
Fitting to pop off. I've got a Land Shark Lager to celebrate. It's been 1 year already, Mr. TJ.
Yep, man. It's been at least.
Oh, God.
One more, we get a copyright strike.
Yeah, you sing another verse.
We're about to hit a perfect game on Facebook. That many strikes.
All right, so let's quickly disappear for a moment as we say thank you to our supporters. I updated this today to add a few new names. Thank you, Jason Kwong, Martin Butterick, and Rachel Schumann, to Jason Hess, JT Trujillo, and Will Gilbert, Robin Utz, Stephen Glassman, and Mark Dawson, to Michelle Martin, Adam Connor, and Clifford Gallagher, Kent Buxton, Daniel McMarthy, Joshua Levitt, Daniel Ludlum, Dan Fitzpatrick, and Sarah Ann Rapp, who has again contributed a question to tonight's game. So that's going to be excellent. Look out for that for sure.
Yep. We got a lot of cool things going on.
A lot of cool things happening. So I'm going to move ahead just a little bit since there are
our shirts.
Talk about the shirts. Well, we've got another slide coming up that kind of helps people understand what's going on tonight. So I wanted to start just going a little quicker than usual. But yeah, Gentleman Octopus shirts are a big thing that we got going on tonight. Supporters who contribute $25 or more using Venmo at McKinney-Sizemore or PayPal ksizemore@hotmail.com can get themselves a free Gentleman Octopus t-shirt with their donation. All you got to do is provide your shirt size and preferred mailing address. Oh, cool. We got a free agent in the chat. If anybody needs another player, Claire Fisher is looking for a team. So pick her up if you get the chance. And again, the Gentleman Octopus shirts, they're great. We've been wearing them for almost a year now, and they hold up real well. They got a great color to them, and they can be yours for $25 or more donation. All you got to do is send that in to Venmo at McKinney-Sizemore or use PayPal and ksizemore@hotmail.com. There's also at a lower price point, if you have not received a bottle opener, you can get one of those for a donation of $10 or more. So check it out. And now I'm going to move on to, I guess, Quick Wit.
Yeah, we're on top of Quick Wit.
Yeah. I wrote a question for them today, so that's going to be awesome. You can play that
tomorrow.
You can play that tomorrow. And if you've never played Quick Wit before, it is a fun, exciting, competitive trivia app that rewards you with physical prizes. Today they dealt out a Snuggie and a cooking utensil set.
That Snuggie's clutch.
That Snuggie is pretty clutch. We won that like a few weeks ago, maybe a month.
A couple weeks ago,
yeah, something like that. Quick Wit's unique. There's a 15-minute time limit to answer your question. No multiple choice and spelling counts, so be careful. But at 2 times throughout the day, you will get a question that'll be composed in like a riddle sort of fashion. And you can use whatever general knowledge you happen to have or specialized knowledge. Hey, Robert Reed, thank you for the follow. Thank you for making the tentacles go out. And you can also use anything that you're able to Google. It is an open book kind of question. So check it out. Free to download. They're now on Android for beta. So all systems.
You can sign up for beta if you need to do that.
The link to do that, or rather the email address to do that, is on the Octopus page, but they should be go for all systems. We've had a lot of fun. We've won over 50 prizes, and they've never asked for a dime. Never asked for a dime. And every week, every Tuesday, you can play our sponsored question, which will be going live tomorrow afternoon, so keep a lookout for that. I want to move on to talk about our giveaways real quick.
Yeah.
Tonight, as I'm sure you know, because we've said it a lot of times, is our 1-year anniversary. And to celebrate that, I popped open a Land Shark, and we got a special guest, and we are also doing a giveaway. There are going to be 5 different prizes that we're going to give away. We're going to give away 2 bottle openers, each as their own prize. We're going to give away 2 T-shirts, each as their own prize. And we're going to give away 1 prize pack that contains all the Octopus swag. How do you get in on it? All you have to do is like, comment, and share this stream. A like will earn you 1 entry into the giveaway. A comment will earn you 1 entry. And a share will earn you 3 entries into the giveaway, maximum of 5. So you can't just, comment over and over again with entry. We will top you out at 5. I will be drawing the winners later this week, so make sure you watch the Gentleman Octopus page for the announcement on who will win those giveaways. It's going to be a lot of fun. Please like, comment, and share. I see the tentacles going up already. Everybody kind of knows how it works.
Yep.
Awesome. Best of luck to everybody in the giveaway, and thank you for joining us. And
celebrating our 1 year.
Cheers. All right. Now, let's move on to the meat of tonight's game, which is the game. All right. So please submit your forms using the Google Answer form links provided for you. They should be in the chat, right, TJ?
Yep.
They are? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice silence.
Yeah.
Should be in the chat, deer in the headlights. Yes, they are.
Yes. The links have been provided.
All right. Please make sure with those links that you only submit each answer form 1 time and that you spell, space, and style your team name the same way throughout. Otherwise, we might have a hard time picking up that you're the same team, or rather our system will have a hard time picking up that you're the same team and could put your points elsewhere. Hey, Cody, thanks for joining tonight. I told him yesterday not who we got, but that it was somebody that he definitely likes and should come out and see.
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Adam. We're doing the best we can still. Everybody's just doing what they need to right now.
Absolutely. But yeah, there are 5 rounds of 8 questions tonight. Your middle round is a music round with a theme. Ooh. Feel free to play by yourself or hook it up and do like a group chat. Claire Fisher, I know, was earlier looking for a team, so she's a free agent. If anybody wants another team member, Claire has been a supporter of the Octopus for a while, definitely knows how it works, so that would be a good pickup.
Uh-huh.
And just before we get started, one more page of rules.
A word from our sponsors here at Oscar Mayer.
What's it? Farmer Dan.
Farmer
Sauces.
Dan.
Yeah. What's his name? Why am I blanking on that? Vin Scully.
Vin Scully,
yeah. So each correct answer tonight is worth 1 point. The only exception is that in the music round, title. That's the only exception. Beautiful. In that the music round, the title is worth 1 point, artist is worth 1 point, and our theme is worth 2 points.
2 points.
2 points.
2 lucky boys.
Yes. Questions will be read once and then recapped. After the recap, we will put up a 3-minute timer for you to submit. Add another 20 seconds to counter lag, and we'll show you the slides again. Make sure that you get your answer forms in before that timer expires. There will be no final question and no tiebreaker written preemptively. We'll write a tiebreaker if we have a first place tie. But other than that, that's the game. Again, like, comment, and share. 1 like is an entry, 1 comment is an entry, and a share is worth 3 entries in our giveaway tonight. Robert, you will be answering using Google Forms. T, do you want to paste that one more time?
I'm going to paste it one more time. There's a lot of comments, so I'm actually just going to pin it, and we're going to hope that works tonight.
Okay, great.
If not, I'll just keep posting it every 10 minutes, probably.
All right. Well, now that everybody has what they need and we've gone over the rules, I think it's time to get started with
it is time.
Round number 1. Question number 1.
Yes,
TJ, you start the night.
Is it now? Question number 1. On Christmas Eve in 1968, astronaut Bill Anders snapped a photo of the Earth as Apollo 8 orbited the moon. These lines open a 2018 poem by Amanda Gorman, titled For What Photo is Seen on This Slide. So what is the name of this photo that titles a 2018 poem by Amanda Gorman?
Well done. Way to get us off to a good start. It's masterful.
Didn't screw it up too bad.
Masterful indeed.
Moving on to question number 2.
All right. Question number 2. Organizations such as Take 'em Down NOLA have pushed for the removal of the namesake's statue at what New Orleans square, known for its street performers, its proximity to Café du Monde, and its cats. So street performers, Café du Monde, and rampant felids are certainly attractions that you can find in what New Orleans square. organizations such as Take 'Em Down NOLA have pushed for the removal of this square's namesake statue? That's question number 2. And question number 3, you ready, TJ?
Yeah, let's throw it to our special guest.
And you want to introduce our special guest?
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Nadia Comaneci.
Hi, this is Nadia Comaneci. Thank you for joining us tonight for the 1-year anniversary of Gentleman Octopus Trivia. Here is question number 3. In 1990, I was inducted in the International Women's Sports Hall of Fame, Gymnastics. The Hall of Fame's first class included what woman who competed in both the Indianapolis 500 and the Daytona 500 in 1977. Good luck.
Thank you, Nadia.
That was a 10 out of 10 read for sure.
Absolutely.
Yes, so thank you very much. And just to recap, TJ, you want to read it?
What Nadia said, the inaugural 1980 class of the International Women's Sports Hall of Fame included what athlete who competed in both the Indianapolis 500 and the Daytona 500 in 1977.
So exciting.
I know, it was so good. So good. And she was absolutely lovely.
Yeah, she was lovely. 24-hour delivery. She was fantastic the whole way. Definitely recommend Nadia Comaneci. Question number 4. What premier trading card price guide shares its name with the surname of a Major League Baseball pitcher who earned the World Series MVP in 2003 with the Florida Marlins, Florida at the time, as well as a TV detective from an ABC series that ran from 2009 to 2016. So what surname is common to a premier trading card pricing guide, the 2003 World Series MVP who earned that honor as a pitcher with the Florida Marlins, and a television detective who was on an ABC series from 2009 to 2016? That's question number 4.
That is question 4. Question number 5, written by the Nolan brothers, what 2006 film sees actor Christian Bale take on a double role as Fallon and Borden? So once again, written by the Nolan brothers, what 2006 film sees actor Christian Bale take on the double role of both Fallon and Borden? What's the name of that film? That's question 5.
And question number 6, you got your first animal question, or rather your first of our standard questions. Round number 1.
Nadia Comaneci doesn't come in every week? That's sad.
Round number 1, question number 6 is always about an animal. And round number 2, question number 8 is always a Randy anagram. And this is your animal question. As seen on the following slide, the tentacles of a nautilus are actually a structure known by what name, which is derived from the Latin for curl or fringe, and also names a type of thin, wispy cloud. So once again, though they may look like tentacles, the structures seen in this picture on a nautilus are actually known by what other term, which comes from the Latin for curl or fringe, and also names a type of thin, wispy cloud.
Nautilus make me happy.
Nautilus make me happy too.
They're awesome.
It's our anniversary. We get to ask about Nautilus. And that's question number 6. What is that term? Here's question number 7.
Question number 7, seen on the following slide.
It's Ginsei Zong.
Yep, I thought so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had
seen on the following slide, I think this is happening a lot. Ginsei Zong is a restored Tibetan monastery, one of the few to survive the Maoist purge of traditionalism in what 1966 to 76 revolution. Once again, seen on the following slide is Ginsei Zong, a restored Tibetan monastery, one of the few to survive the Maoist purge of traditionalism in what 1966-1976 revolution.
It's so cool. It's a castle on a hill.
Like the Ed Sheeran song?
No.
You can't give me an opening like that.
No, you cannot give you an opening.
Moist purge.
No, definitely not that, Stephen.
Oh, no.
But that is question number 7. And to round out our first round, it's question number 8. Some of you might have already seen the answer to this one. Question number 8. Which American state names a style of lobster roll that whittles that seafood delicacy down to its delectable basics? Warm lobster meat, drawn butter, and a split bun.
That's all you need.
I seem to be counting my fingers a lot tonight.
Yeah.
But yeah, warm lobster meat, drawn butter, and a split bun are the only 3 ingredients in what style of lobster roll named for an American state? That's question number 8, and here is the recap.
Once again, on Christmas Eve, 1968, astronaut Bill Anders snapped a photo of the Earth as Apollo 8 orbited the moon. These lines open a 2018 poem by Amanda Gorman, titled For What Photo, seen on the following slide. So what is the name of this photo, and subsequently the 2018 poem by Amanda Gorman? That's question 1.
Question number 2, what New Orleans square is famous for its street performers, its proximity to Café du Monde, and its cats? The namesake of this square has been targeted by organizations such as Take 'em Down NOLA, hoping to have their statue removed from the square. Saved it at the end.
Yep. And question 3 was Nadia Comaneci coming at you. The inaugural 1980 class of the International Women's Sports Hall of Fame included what athlete who competed in both the Indianapolis 500 and the Daytona 500 in 1977? That's question 3.
Question number 4, what name is shared by a premier trading card price guide, the 2003 World Series MVP, who earned that honor as a pitcher with the Florida Marlins, as well as a television detective from an ABC series that ran from 2009 to 2016? What last name is shared by those 3 clues? That's question 4.
Question number 5, written by the Nolan brothers. What 2006 film sees actor Christian Bale take on a double role as both Fallon and Borden? What film does Christian Bale play both Fallon and Borden? That's question 5.
And that's the only Nolan film Christian Bale's in, right?
Totally. Looks around, nope.
Question number 6, as seen in this picture, though they may appear to be tentacles, the structures at the end of the nautilus are actually known by what term, which comes from the Latin for curl or fringe, and also names a type of thin, wispy cloud. What term is shared by a thin, wispy cloud, as well as the frilly appendages there on the nautilus that are frequently mistaken for tentacles?
And they feel like sticky tape.
They do feel like sticky tape. That's question number 6.
Question number 7, seen on the following slide, Gensei Zong is a restored Tibetan monastery, one of the few to survive the Maoist purge of traditionalism in what 1966 to 76 revolution?
Oh, shout out to the Hatches, by the way, for picking up our free agent. Thank you very much.
That's question 7. Mickey, take us home.
Will do. Hey, shout out to Stephen Glassman for getting us started on the donations tonight.
Stephen.
Thank you, Stephen. Stephen's been a long-time supporter, so excellent to see Stephen. Question number 8. Which American state names a style of lobster roll that whittles the dish down to its delectable basics, giving you just warm lobster meat and drawn butter in a split roll? What state is the namesake of that style of lobster roll? That's question number 8. That is round number 1. So, since this is your first break here, I'm going to pull up our timing program. I'm going to set it up for 3 minutes, and then we're going to turn on some filler music while you submit your answers. So, good luck, everybody.
And we'll see you in just a little bit. like to thank Rachel Schumann for her donation. Once again, Rachel's been a longtime supporter in stream and out of stream.
Thanks very much, Rachel. Octopus. Thank you very much. And thanks, everybody, for coming out tonight.
Yeah, we're having such a great time. That's awesome.
We are. So let's take a look at the answers and finish out round number 1. TJ.
Question number 1. On Christmas Eve, 1968, astronaut Bill Anders snapped a photo of the Earth as Apollo 8 orbited the moon. These lines open a 2018 poem by Amanda Gorman that was titled "For What Photo That Is Seen Here." And that poem and subsequent photo, photo and subsequent poem, are called Earthrise.
Yes. We had an answer of Pale Blue Dot. Pale Blue Dot, I believe, was an earlier photograph that was taken from a greater distance. And the reason it's called Pale Blue Dot is because Earth looks real tiny in that picture.
That's the best wrong answer,
but
though.
Earthrise is just a fantastic image. I love that. And Amanda Gorman, great poet. So happy to team those two together. Question number 2. Organizations such as Take 'em Down NOLA have pushed for the removal of the namesake statue at what New Orleans square, famous for its street performers, its proximity to Café du Mall, and its cats? I'm going to disappear while we show you Jackson Square. Jackson Square was your correct answer. If you just said Jackson, that's fine. If you said
Andrew Jackson, we were all good there, too.
Absolutely. Probably later for Pale Blue Dot. No. I'm not entirely certain.
Yeah, I'm not entirely
certain. I thought it was earlier, but I could very well be wrong. Always willing to learn. But look at the kitties.
Oh, cool. That's awesome, Stephen.
Great mural of Amanda Gorman. I like Dan's comment, too. Lo-fi hip-hop radio beats to play tribute to. TJ, you want to fill in for Nadia?
Yes. The inaugural 1980 class of the International Women's Sports Hall of Fame included what athlete who competed in both the Indianapolis 500 and Daytona 500 in 1977? And that woman is Janet Guthrie.
Claire, thank you very much for that information. I guess that makes sense. I thought maybe we just hadn't approached. That does make a lot more sense because we would be a lot further away from here.
But Janet Guthrie, absolutely trailblazing woman that competed in both the Daytona 500 and the Indy 500 in the same season.
Yep, Guthrie was one of 5 women who were inducted in the inaugural class in 1980. One of them, of course, Babe Diedrichson.
Yep.
And the legend herself, Nadia Comaneci, thank you very much for your help.
She was absolutely awesome.
Question number 4. What surname is shared by a premier trading card price guide, the 2003 World Series MVP, and a TV detective on an ABC series from 2009 to 2016? That would be, and I'll disappear again.
Oh, diehard Marlins fans know about 2003 Game 6, the complete game from Josh Beckett.
Yes, the Beckett price guide has been operating for a very long time. Sarah, thank you very much for your comment there. Very cool guest. We were proud to get her, so thank you very much. Josh Beckett there on the left, and then Stana Katic as Kate Beckett in Castle there on the right.
That's a few years before the fried chicken and beer Red Sox days of Josh Beckett. Question number 5, written by the Nolan brothers. What 2006 film sees actor Christian Bale take on a double role as Fallon and Borden? He takes on that double role, but it's not revealed until the end. In The Prestige.
Way to drop that 14-year-old spoiler on everybody. I just realized that Christian Bale plays a double role in 4 Nolan films now.
Yeah.
Because obviously he's Bruce Wayne Batman.
Yep. But yeah, I absolutely love The Prestige. It's one of my favorite films. And David Bowie's in it.
David Bowie is in it. He's awesome. Tesla.
He's awesome.
Andy Serkis is in it, too.
Mm-hmm.
Question number 6. As seen on the following slide, the tentacles of a nautilus are not actually tentacles, but are rather referred to by what term, which also names a type of thin, wispy cloud? They are called cirrus or cirri. Again, that comes from the Latin for curl or braid, and that describes the appendages at the end of a nautilus's body.
That's really cool,
Nautilus are interesting, too, because they're the only extant members of their own family and the only hard-shelled cephalopods.
Mm-hmm. We used to take care of a bunch of, baby nautilus back when we used to
and baby
work
cuddles.
at National
Zoo. Baby cuddles.
Yep. Aww. Question number 7, see on the following slide, Yinse Zhang is a restored Tibetan monastery, one of the few to survive the Maoist purge of traditionalism in what 66 to 76 revolution? That would be, there it is there. That was the Cultural Revolution. Cultural Revolution was when a lot of monasteries went away because they weren't conforming to the new.
Well, yeah, essentially the Cultural Revolution was a purge on anything that was capitalist, colonialist, or traditionalist. It was all the Communist Party of China deciding this is our aesthetic, this is our direction, and this is how things are going to be from now on, and we need to remove any reminders of the past in order to preserve that way of life. But some of these monasteries have since been restored, and that one's in Lhasa. Question number 8, your last one. Which American state names a style of lobster roll that just gives you warm lobster meat, warm drawn butter, and a split bun? It is the best. Because I don't need mayonnaise. I don't need any of that lobster salad. I just want it Connecticut style. Oh my God, Connecticut style lobster rolls are where it's at.
That's the move. If you don't know, now you know. All right, let's go to who we got playing tonight.
And I'll pull up round number 2.
That'll probably be a good idea. We've got Robert. We've got Carpe Noctem. We got the Triumvirate. Aquitaine Hunger Force. Westphalia Delphia, born and raised. Westphalia Delphia, born and raised.
That came up not too long ago.
VCU, vacating COVID University. Tough break for the Rams. Octopodes Nuts. Busted Brackets. Aren't we all? Third Podium. Team Coast to Coast, Spandau Bidet, Kanye West Nile Virus, Jesuszilla, the son of Godzilla, Fuzzy Dunlop, B3 Front Stroking King, and Gentlefolk Octopodes. Those are your contestants.
Awesome.
Here tonight.
I just remembered Westphalia Delphia. That's got to be Cody or Sean. Welcome to the game, guys. Round number 2, question number 1 goes to TJ.
Let's do it. Question number 1, the Right Excellent Busa and Sarah Ann Gill. Two of the patriotic figures commemorated in National Heroes Square, an attraction in what Barbadian capital? In what Barbadian capital will you find the Right Excellent Busa and Sarah Ann Gill, which are two of the patriotic figures that are commemorated in the Heroes Square? That is found in what Barbadian capital? That's question 1.
Question number 2, what first name is shared by one of the title characters of a 1978 spin-off, as well as a 6-season comedy series that aired from 2012 to 2015 on Fox, and then 2015 to 2017 on Hulu. So what first name is shared by one of the title characters in a 1978 spin-off television series, also in a 6-season comedy series that switched networks from Fox to Hulu in 2015? That's question 2.
Question number 3. Opening at the beginning of the 14th century in Bruges, the Bourse was possibly Europe's first example of what type of marketplace? Once again, the Bourse was possibly Europe's first example of what type of marketplace. It opened in the 14th century in Bruges. That's question 3.
Question number 4. This one comes to you from Sarah Ann Rapp. Speaking of Sarah Ann's, we had one in question number 1.
We did indeed.
So, Sarah says, the following painting by one of its essential members is a prime example of the profound influence of Japanese aesthetics on which very late 19th century group of artists, whose name comes from the Hebrew for prophets. So, this work right here shows the Japanese influence prominent in what late 19th century group of artists, whose name comes from the Hebrew for prophets. I'll give you a little bit of time with that. And once again, that question comes to you from Sarah Ann Rapp. So
thank you,
Thank you very much, Sarah. Love having you as a contributor.
Question number 5. The albums A Mark, A Mission, A Brand, A Scar, and Dusk and Summer were both number 2 hits for what American emo alternative band that has been redacted from the following slide?
This is the first question I wrote this week.
Nice. Got a little cyanide and happiness there.
For those who can't read, it says, do you want to read it actually?
Yeah,
since it is your question.
I want to buy a new fixed gear bike for my free trade coffee delivery service I'm starting. It's going to be called Screaming Infidelities. It's an obscure blank blank lyric you've probably never heard of.
Yep.
So what replaces the blanks? They had 2 number 2 albums, And that's question 5.
That is question 5. Question number 6. Shown before The Incredibles, the Pixar short Boundin' features what cryptid from Western American folklore, a large statue of which can be found outside of Waldrug in South Dakota? Do you know about Waldrug, TJ?
I do now.
So again, shown before the film The Incredibles, the Pixar short Boundin' prominently features what cryptid from Western American folklore? A large statue of this same cryptid can be found in front of Waldrug in South Dakota. That's question 6.
Question number 7. The circumstellar habitable zone is the boring name of what colloquially named zone that is just a body just close enough to and just far enough away from a parent star to support life. So what is the colloquial named zone for which a body is just close enough to and just far enough away for a parent star to support life? It's called the circumstellar habitable zone, but that's boring. Give us the colloquial name. Yeah.
Colloquial.
Quokka.
Oh, I love quokkas. Thank you to Mark Dawson for your donation.
Thank you, Mark.
Thanks for making it pop tonight. We appreciate everybody being here. Reminder, we're doing a giveaway tonight, so like for 1 entry, comment for 1 entry, share for 3, and we'll be drawing 5 prize packs later this week. So thank you very much for joining us. Win yourself some stuff. It's fun. Question number 8. Speaking of fun, It's Randy Anagram time.
Yeah.
So straight out, I'll tell you that there are 2 solutions actually to this anagram, and we'll take either one. However, there's one we're definitely shooting for, as the clue will indicate. So rearrange the following letters to form an 8-letter word. You've got N-E-R-D, great band, T-I-T-S, and that spells nerd tits. And your hint is, hey, watch it with those pointy things. So once again, nerd tits, hey, watch it with those pointy things is your clue. Rearrange those letters and give us the solution to that anagram. That's question number 8. That's round number 2. TJ, let's do the recap.
Time the recap. Question number 1. The Right Excellent Busa and Sarah Ann Gill are 2 of the patriotic figures commemorated in National Heroes Square, an attraction in what Barbadian capital? That's question 1.
And question number 2. What first name is shared by a title character in a 1978 spin-off series and a 6-season comedy that switched networks from Fox to Hulu in 2015? What is that shared name? That's question number 2. I love common element questions.
I do too. Question 3. Opening at the beginning of the 14th century in Bruges, the Bourse was possibly Europe's first example of what type of marketplace? That is question 3.
Question number 4. This one comes to you from Sarah Ann Rapp. The following painting by one of its essential members is a prime example of the profound influence of Japanese aesthetics on which very late 19th century group of artists, whose name comes from the Hebrew for prophet. There we go. And that's prophets with a PH, not with an FI. But anyway, we are looking for the name of the late 19th century group of artists. One of their prime members painted this work here, which demonstrates profound Japanese influence. And again, their name comes from the Hebrew word for prophets. That's question number 4.
That is question 4. Question 5. The albums A Mark, A Mission, A Brand, and A Scar, and Dusk and Summer were both number 2 hits for what American emo alternative band that's been redacted from this slide. Let's see, Mickey. I want to buy a new fixed gear bicycle for my free trade coffee brewery that I'm just starting. I'm going to call it Screaming Infidelities. It's an obscure blank blank lyric. You probably never heard of it.
Sure.
What band replaces the blanks? That's question 5.
What really galls me is that it's a song title.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Very obscure lyric, the one that titles the song.
As a fan of this band, yes.
Question number 6. Shown before The Incredibles, Pixar short Boundin' features what cryptid from Western American folklore, a large statue of which can be found outside of Waldrug in South Dakota. It's so weird. I learned about Waldrug like 4, 5, 6 weeks ago, and I've seen it like everywhere since then.
Question number 7. The circumstellar habitable zone is the boring name of what colloquially named zone in which a body is just close enough to and just far enough away from what a parent star to support life. So we're looking for the nickname. We don't care about the real name.
Yeah. I mean, it's called the Circumstellar Habitable Zone, but
Who wants that?
who wants that?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Speaking of who wants it,
Question number 8 is your Randy anagram. Rearrange the following letters to form an 8-letter word. You've got Nerdtits, and that gives you nerd tits. Your hint is, hey, watch it with those pointy things.
I was about to start singing Lemon.
Nerd tits. Hey, watch it with those pointy things. That's your. Those are your Those are your letters. That's your clue. That's round number 2. I'm going to fire up the countdown timer. This time on time. And put on the filler music. So good luck, everybody. We will see you on the other side. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this stream to earn yourself entries in the Gentleman Octopus giveaway. We will be drawing 5 prize packs later this week. Request to repeat the emo band clue. Yes. We can do that real quick.
Yeah, that's cool. So the albums A Mark, A Mission, A Brand, Scar, and Dusk and Summer were number 2 hits for what American emo alternative band that has been redacted from this slide? Now, see, Mickey, I want to buy a fixed gear bicycle for my free trade coffee shop. It's going to be called Screaming Infidelities. It's an obscure blank reference. You've probably never heard of it.
That's almost as bad as, leaning on a guy, putting your hand on his shoulder.
Let me
now, Red Solo Compass.
Yeah. You imagine him stumbling into it, too.
Yeah, we'll do that a little bit later. But anyway, submit your answers. Turning on the filler music now. We'll see you in a moment.
All right, we are ready to reveal the answers for round number 2. Question number 1, the Right Excellent Busa and Sarah Ann Gill are 2 of the patriotic figures commemorated in National Heroes Square, an attraction in what Barbadian capital? The capital of Barbados is Bridgetown, and that is where you find the national heroes.
Absolutely. If you can't tell, we tried to write about things we liked this week because it was our 1-year anniversary, and we decided that was what we were going to do. For the Geo question, I figured I'd write about your favorite flag, which you can see just back there.
I love the Barbados flag so much.
Question number 2.
Speaking of tridents.
Oh, yeah. You just revealed an answer.
Oh, yeah, I did, didn't I?
It's closed now, whatever. I almost did the same thing.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
What first name is shared by one of the title characters of a 1978 spin-off, as well as the character from a 6-season comedy series that ran from 2012 to 2015 on Fox and 2015 to 2017 on Hulu? Making that jump from a major network to a streaming service was the Mindy Project, and that earlier spin-off from Happy Days was Mork and Mindy. So your answer there, Mindy.
Yep.
Pam Dauber and Mindy Kaling. Pam Dauber, I believe, is married to Mark Harmon. I think I found that out yesterday. Yeah. And question number 3.
Opening at the beginning of the 14th century in Bruges, the Bourse was possibly Europe's first example of what type of marketplace? Specifically, the Bourse was a stock market.
Mm-hmm. We had a couple of answers for open market and exchange market and night market. I think we took one of those. I think we took exchange market. I'm going to double check that. I know we did not take open market, and we didn't take night market. If you feel you deserve credit for those and have an appeal, definitely let us know. We took stock exchange and stock exchange question mark. That's what we took. No one gave us exchange market. But yeah, the Bourse was a very early stock market, maybe the world's first. Although I kind of doubt that.
Oh, wow, that's interesting. Totally ran with Facts of Life, which was a spin-off of a different show and also contained a Mindy.
Interesting. Question number 4. The following painting by one of its essential members is a prime example of the profound influence of Japanese aesthetics on which very late 19th century group of artists, whose name comes from the Hebrew for prophets. Now, we had one answer that was extremely close. I believe it was Nevists was the answer. These are the Nabis. The Nabis is correct. I'm guessing the person who gave that answer derived it from knowing the Hebrew word for prophets, which, well done on you for that, first of all. But these are the Nabis specifically, and Sarah Ann Rapp wrote that question. So, Sarah, thank you very much. Love the colors there and that kind of like 4 Seasons kind of palette.
It's beautiful.
And she gave us a doggo and a cat.
Question number 5. The albums A Mark, A Mission, A Brand, A Scar, and Dusk and Summer, both number 2 hits for what American emo alternative band? It's been redacted from the following slide. Now, I'm not going to do the whole bit because we've done it already. Let's play it out at this point. The band is Dashboard Confessional.
Nabi, Arabic word for prophet as well. Jerome, thank you very much.
Yep. Yeah, Dashboard Confessional did the song Streaming Infidelities, and they also have done a whole bunch of really cool music.
I gotta say,
also the what's up?
I gotta say, that was hands down my favorite music yesterday.
That's pretty good.
I don't know about pretty good, but it was funny.
It was something.
Sorry to interrupt, by the way.
Fine.
Question number 6. Shown before The Incredibles, the Pixar short Boundin' prominently features what Western American cryptid? A large statue of which stands outside of Waldrug in South Dakota. Probably don't need to tell you that Waldrug is in South Dakota. Anybody who's been through there certainly knows. That is a jackalope. Jackalope.
It is a jackalope.
Interestingly enough, I remember seeing the short Boundin' in theaters and thinking, what is this?
Yep.
But it makes sense that it's kind of a what is this, because the entire thing, written, edited, animated, starring, music composed by Bud Luckey, a single Pixar animator. So, no oversight.
Just labor of love there.
Whatever Bud wanted to do, they were going to open The Incredibles with.
Question number 7. The circumstellar habitable zone is the boring name of what colloquially named zone in which a body is just close enough to, but just far enough away from, a parent star. Yeah, I know. To support life, that is called the Goldilocks zone.
Yes. Well, I think we had one team guess it, which was my goal for this, was to have a team guess it. So excellently done.
That's such an awesome lineup.
Dan, Beck, Dashboard Confessional, Black Keys. Beck brings good bands.
Yeah, we saw Beck and Cage the Elephant. It was really good.
Who was the opener on that?
Spoon.
Spoon, that's right.
And Spoon was good.
Spoon was good.
Yeah, Spoon was good.
That's right. All right, Randy Anagram time to round out round number 2 as we let's remember some bands over here. So rearrange the following letters to form an 8-letter word. You've got nerd tits, Nerdtits, and your hint is, hey, watch it with those pointy things. TJ already told you that these are tridents.
Indeed they are. That's the first time I've revealed an answer prematurely.
It happens. I mean, it was already locked. It's not like anything was going to change. All right.
Let's go to the scoreboard.
You do that. I'll pull up the music round.
To the scoreboard. We've got Robert in 16th place with 2 points. We have Carpe Noctem with 15th place with 3 points. 6 points, 14th place for Westphalia, Delphia, Born and Raised. We got tied for 12th, 9 points a slice for the Triumvirate and Aquitaine Hunger Force. 11 points and 11th place, Busted Brackets. We have a whole heap of people tied for 3rd with 14 points. We have VCU vacating COVID University, 3rd podium. Team Coast to Coast, Spandau Bidet, Octopus Nuts, Kanye West Nile Virus, and Jesuszilla, the Son of Godzilla, and Fuzzy Dunlop. All tied with 14 points. 15 points, 2nd place for B3 Front Stroke and King. And in 1st place, currently with a perfect score, it is Gentlefolk, Octopodes. But all of that is about to change because it is time for the music round.
Music round time, yes. I have already copied the link to my clipboard, so let me drop it in the YouTube. Boom. And Twitch.
We'll take that off of the pinned comment, and then I will...
All right, so the music round's a little bit different. You're going to hear 8 different clips, and 1 point will be given for each correctly guessed title, 1 point for each correctly guessed artist, and you'll get 2 for getting the theme right. Hey, it looks like Will Gilbert just sent us something, and also Claire Fisher. So Will Gilbert, Claire Fisher, thank you very much for your support. As we get into the music round, the link is posted in the comments. It is under 5 minutes long, so feel free to listen, rewind, and listen again. You will have 10 minutes to submit, and because it's music, we won't be playing any filler music of our own. We'll hop back on at the 2-minute mark to let you know you only have 2 minutes remaining, and we'll start playing filler music once the clock hits 0 to hurry you up a little bit. But yeah, it's all you. Best of luck, everybody. We'll see you in 8 minutes.
Same bet.
All right, that is officially the 2-minute warning. So you have a little less than 2 minutes to get your answers in. I think we already have a submission from one team. So Aquitaine Hunger Force, thank you very much for getting your answers
stepping forward.
Bravely stepping forward, exactly. Everybody else, you still have a little bit more than 90 seconds to get your answers in, but make sure you do so as quickly as possible. And best of luck. We'll see you again at the 0. All right, everybody, time is officially up, so we're going to start with the filler music, and then once we have all of the submissions locked down, that answer form and get you the correct answers. This is probably the best time of the night to take a break, get yourself a powder your nose if you need to, get a beverage of your choice. I've got a refill of Samuel Adams Oktoberfest, and you've got?
I've got Mountain Dew Major Melon.
Major Melon.
Major Melon.
Major Melon. All right. See you in just a little bit. Enjoy your break. We will see you quite soon.
All right, we are back, and it is time to go over those correct answers.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Submit your answers. Scoring break. Already did all that. And round number 3's answers. TJ, start us off.
Yes. Song number 1 was Car Radio by 21 Pilots off of their album Vessel. Fantastic album, by the way. Yeah.
Like that one a lot.
That's a good one.
Song number 2, You Can Leave Your Head On by Joe Cocker.
It sounds like that, yeah.
Absolutely. I'm not a huge Joe Cocker fan, but this one definitely fit the theme, was necessary. And, I mean, it's sexy. That's all right. I'm always good with a sexy song, even if it's by an artist I'm not a big fan of.
Even just by Joe Cocker.
Even if it's by Joe Cocker.
Let's see. Song number 3 was I Wanna Love You by Akon.
We took the other.
Dog. Oh, we did take the other. And thank you. Thanks for the compliment.
Let's see. This might be my second or third favorite song of the batch. Of this batch. Yeah. Just because it's really a groove. I love this one. Song number 4, you had Cannonball by Damien Rice. Definitely a song that enters that previous conversation.
Yeah.
One of my favorites. Damien Rice, singer-songwriter, Irish singer-songwriter. Definitely check him out. The album O, and then the album 9. And then, what's it called? My Favorite Faded Fantasy, I believe, is the other recent album. That one's really good, too.
Song number 5.
Recent as like 5 years ago.
Yeah, I know. Was 2 Minutes to Midnight by Iron Maiden. Unmistakable with that Steve Harris bass just coming at you.
Yeah. Pour one out for 3 minutes to midnight. Oof. Yeah, sorry about that.
That's a rough one.
Song number 6 was Whose Bed Have Your Boots Been Under by Shania Twain. Definitely a big Shania Twain fan. The Woman in Me, Come On Over. Very important albums for us getting into music and discovering country music especially. So always love to put Shania in the music rounds when we get the chance.
Song number 7 was Hot Love by T-Rex. Wanted to go a little deeper with our T-Rex knowledge. So you don't get 20th Century Boy and you don't get It On, Bang and Gone.
Yeah, Sarah introduced me to this song the other night, and Sarah has definitely introduced me to some Hot Love. So, seems fitting. And song number 8, your last one was Black Cat by Janet Jackson. We had a couple people say Michael, and I totally get it. I was cutting the music today. I was listening to it again last night. She definitely sounds like Michael in some places, for sure. Rhythm Nation 1814, which for those of you who don't know, this was taught to me. It's not anything I claim any credit for. 1814 doesn't refer to any specific year or event. It's the positions of R and N, respectively, in the alphabet. So Rhythm Nation 1814 is RN. Yep. Cool. And your connection, which 4 teams pulled, by the way.
Monopoly tokens. You had the car, you had the hat, you had the dog. Not with 2 G's. You had the cannon, you had the iron, boots, T-Rex, and Black Cat. These are all former or current Monopoly tokens.
Yeah, the T-Rex is brand new, along with the penguin and the rubber duck. The cat is new-ish. Like 2013 was introduced as part of a reader poll, a player poll. Yeah, who's reading Monopoly? And then the cannon, the dog, the hat, the iron. Definitely been a while in there for a while. Boot also, and
which apparently she didn't do on purpose. Or
interesting, Jeremy. I'll bring us back. Thickens. It does indeed.
I don't think I can start it now. It's too damn thick.
Thick plot. All right, round number 4. TJ, take it away.
Question number 1. 6th grade student Lee writes to an author named Boyd about moving to a new school after his parents' divorce in what 1983 Newbery Medal winning work from Beverly Cleary that takes its title from the opening of Lee's letters. Once again, 6th grade student Lee writes to an author named Boyd about moving to a new school after his parents' divorce in what 1983 Newbery Medal winning work from Beverly Cleary that takes its title from the opening of Lee's letters. Looks like you switched number 3, is what Doug is saying.
Looks like you switched number 3. Not quite sure.
So in round 3.
In round number 3, switch number 3. I could use some clarification there.
So, like, song number 3 is switched. So
maybe the order is wrong?
I Love You there, yeah.
Okay. Let me
just go
take a look at...
just go to the answer sheet.
Oh, the answer sheet.
Talking about.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Then that's all been taken care of, yeah.
Gotcha. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Who am I? I forgot to change the answer. We originally had Who Am I, What's My Name, but there's just too many title drops and too many artist name drops in there.
Yep.
But yes.
Yeah.
Good catch. Good catch. Round number 4.
Not a big deal. We're all good.
And now, question number 2. Question number 2, what name is shared by the type of machine from the Matrix seen on the left side of the following image, as well as the name of the fictional Washington football team, not that Washington football team, seen on the partially redacted right side of the following image? Here we go. Here we are. I'm going to disappear. So, on the left side of this image is a machine known by what name featured in the Matrix. On the right side is another Keanu Reeves film in which a Washington football team also bears this name. What name do they have in common? What is the name of the machine on the left, the football team on the right? That's question number 2.
Question 3. The TRP and LAC are 2 of the most prominent types of what microbiological structure defined as a functional unit of DNA serving a single genetic promoter.
You sound exactly like I would reading it, trying to pretend I know anything about this question.
The TRP and LAC are 2 of the most prominent types of what microbiological structure defined as a functional unit of DNA serving a single genetic promoter. See, I can fake it real good. Like when I'm in Quiz Bowl, I have to read like a science question.
I've got the answers in front of me.
I've got the pronunciation guide. I can look like a genius right now.
But
that's question number 3.
That's question number 3. Question number 4, although also performed by Teddy Pendergrass, Neo, and Jennifer Hudson. That's a lineup. The NCAA March Madness anthem, One Shining Moment, is most identified with what singer whose platinum-selling greatest hits albums include The Best of Love and Always and Forever. So once again, The Best of Love and Always and Forever are platinum-selling greatest hits albums by what singer most associated with the song One Shining Moment, as played every March Madness? That's question 4.
Question number 5. Yep, we already did 4. Question number 5. Revealed to be piss with ink. The Sweeney Todd character Adolfo Pirelli captures the locals' attention by flamboyantly proclaiming a miracle elixir, touted as a cure for what condition? So Adolfo Pirelli captures the locals' attentions by flamboyantly claiming a miracle elixir as a cure for what condition that he reveals later to be piss with ink.
Well, he doesn't reveal it. Yeah. Sweeney gets a sniff. He's like, this is piss. But I'd like to say thank you to Robin Utz for donating. Thank you, Robin.
Thank you.
Cheers.
That's question number 5.
Question number 6. What Toronto-born first baseman and 6-time MLB All-Star has also twice earned the Lou Marsh Trophy, recognizing Canada's best athlete? So the Lou Marsh Trophy, which recognizes Canada's best athlete, has twice gone to what Toronto-born first baseman and 6-time MLB All-Star? Any added hints you want to give?
Not
like the era in which this player played?
Currently playing.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I just wanted to... I realized I hadn't put that in the slide, and I wanted to know if that was okay.
This is a current Major League player.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That's question 6.
You were starting to get real worried about get rates. I could see it in your face.
Guh, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Question 7, seen on the following line, is guh, a garment with a large cross pocket, traditionally worn by citizens of what country? Asia's westernmost constitutional monarchy. So a guh, a garment with a large cross pocket, traditionally worn by citizens of what country? Asia's westernmost constitutional monarchy is seen here. And there's your guh.
This is so cool. Like, Mom was telling me about these today. She actually inspired this question and got me to write it. But that little cross pocket is so deep. Like, you cross over the fabric, you got the cross pocket, people put, like, their children in there. It's amazing. But that's question number 7, and here's question number 8 to finish it out.
Mm-hmm.
Question number 8. One of Sonic's most popular beverages is a simple mixture of ice, Sprite, and blue coconut flavoring, known by what redundant 2-word name? Excuse me? So Sonic, America's Drive-In, has a very popular beverage that is just a simple mixture of ice, Sprite, and blue coconut flavor. What is the redundant 2-word name of that popular beverage? That is question number 8.
It's time for the recap.
Hit them with it. Question number 1.
Question number 1. 6th grade student Lee writes to an author named Boyd about moving to a new school after his parents' divorce. In what 1983 Newbery Medal-winning work from Beverly Cleary that takes its title from the opening of Lee's letters? What's the name of that Beverly Cleary Newbery Award-winning work? That's question 1.
I didn't realize it was a tongue twister, but it definitely turned into one.
It really was. It really got me on the end.
Question number 2. What is the name for the machine from The Matrix seen on the left side of the following image? The name of that machine, coincidentally, also appears in another Keanu Reeves film, as seen in the partially redacted image on the right. So again, on the left, what is the name of that machine from The Matrix? On the right, what is the name of the fictional football team?
What name do they both share?
In that image, and what name do they both share? Exactly.
Exactly. You're like, what name is this? What name is that?
2 answers required. No. 2 answers are not required.
Question number 3. The TRP and LAC are 2 of the most prominent types of what microbiological structure is defined as a functional unit of DNA serving a single genetic promoter. That's question 3, and we're moving on.
Before they find us out. Question
They don't know
4.
anything about science.
The NCAA March Madness anthem One Shining Moment is most identified with what singer, whose platinum-selling greatest hits albums include The Best of Love and Always and Forever. Just to clarify, The Best of Love is a partial title. The first part of that title is this person's name, which is why it's been,
partially,
cut out from there. But what singer has greatest hits albums partially titled The Best of Love and Always and Forever? This person sings the NCAA March Madness anthem One Shining Moment.
And question number 5, revealed to be piss with ink. The Sweeney Todd character Adolfo Pirelli captures the locals' attention by flamboyantly proclaiming a miracle elixir touted as a cure for what condition?
Real Sweeney Todd hours, who up?
Yeah. What condition does Adolfo Pirelli claim to cure with a miracle elixir in Sweeney Todd? That's question 5.
Question number 6. What Toronto-born first baseman has earned the honors of being a 6-time MLB All-Star, as well as twice receiving the Lou Marsh Trophy, recognizing Canada's best athlete? What current MLB player has earned 6 All-Star appearances and the Lou Marsh Trophy as Canada's best athlete? That's question number 6.
Question number 7, seen on the following slide, is a garment with a large cross pocket, traditionally worn by citizens of what country? Asia's westernmost monarchy?
That's what did the trick, sir. True, sir. True. That's indeed.
So what citizens of what country where the G seen on this slide is the westernmost monarchy in Asia?
Constitutional.
Constitutional monarchy in Asia. Yep. That's question 7.
And question number 8. One of Sonic's most popular beverages. I almost started to say the whole thing, Sonic America's Drive-In.
Yeah.
Sonic's most popular beverages is a simple mixture of ice, Sprite, and blue coconut flavor, known by what 2-word redundant name?
Constitutional monarchy.
Is question number 8. Yes, constitutional monarchy specifically. Thank you for clarifying that, Jerome. Thank you for clarifying that, TJ. And now, go ahead and submit your answers. We'll pull up the little recap while we count it down. I'll change the timer from 10 minutes down to 3, so you won't get the luxury of that extra 7. But we'll see you soon. Good luck. All right.
Ooh,
looks like
okay, then.
round number 4 might have been a handful. Let's take a look at the answers, by the way. TJ, start us off.
Question number 1. 6th grade student Lee writes to an author named Boyd about moving to a new school after his parents' divorce. What 1983 Newbery Medal winning work from Beverly Cleary that takes its name from the opening of Lee's letters? That is Dear Mr. Henshaw.
Real sad for the team who said Dear Mr. Crenshaw. Because of the fact that it's an exact title, it does need to be exact, and obviously that changes the pronunciation.
That's so close.
Question number 2. What name is shared by the machine on the left side of the image from the film The Matrix, that, as well as the fictional football team on the right side of this partially redacted image? That would be a Sentinel or Sentinels. Either one of those would have been deemed correct. Sentinels are the machines that destroy Morpheus' ship, or try to destroy Morpheus' ship in The Matrix. And the Washington.
Good job of it.
They definitely do. And the Washington Sentinels are, of course,
Falco!
number 16 in your program, number 1 in your hearts. Question number 3.
Question number 3. The TRP and LAC are two of the most prominent types of what microbiological structure defines a functional unit of DNA serving a single genetic promoter. And that is a operon.
Yes. Again, hard luck to the team that said operand, because unfortunately operand is
something different.
It is a different thing, and it's also pronounced differently from the correct answer, so we couldn't give credit for it. But operon is what we're looking for, and there's a little diagram that can explain a lot better what an operon does or its pathways better than we can. Question number 4, also performed by Teddy Pendergrass, Neo, and Jennifer Hudson. The NCAA March Madness anthem, One Shining Moment, may be most identified with what singer, whose platinum-selling albums, or platinum-selling greatest hits albums, include The Best of Love and Always and Forever? That would be Luther Vandross.
Shout out to Ohio State and Texas for not even making it through the intro of One Shining Moment this season.
Shout out to the team also, and we're not making fun. It was just entertaining. I loved it. Who made Vandross 2 different words as if it were a Dutch name. Luther Vandross. I love that. That made me smile.
Question 5, revealed to be piss with ink. The Sweeney Todd character Adolfo Pirelli captures the locals' attention by flamboyantly proclaiming a miracle elixir touted as a cure for what condition? That condition he claims to cure is hair loss.
Yep, baldness, alopecia, anything similar was taken, but hair loss is what we're looking for there. Toby there shows up with like a cap pulled over his head, starts singing about it. He's like, boom, Mr. Pirelli's miracle elixir. What do you know about this? Question number 6. This one was a bloodbath. What Toronto-born first baseman and 6-time MLB All-Star has also twice earned the Lou Marsh Trophy, recognizing Canada's best athlete?
The only baseball player to win the Lou Marsh Trophy.
Exactly.
The current holder of the Lou Marsh Trophy is former Gentleman Octopus answer line Lorraine Duvernay Tardif. And this is Joey Votto.
Joey Votto, like TJ said, is the only person to twice as a baseball player win the Lou Marsh Trophy. The other 2 baseball players who have won include Ferguson Jenkins and Larry Walker from the Blake Street Bombers.
That was an early Octopus question.
There we go. Question number 7. Your turn, TJ.
Awesome. Question number 7, seen on the following slide, is a guh, a garment with a large cross pocket, traditionally worn by citizens of what country? Asia's westernmost constitutional monarchy.
Dan, thank you very much for weighing in on that. I really, really appreciate knowing that the information was correct and that a molecular genetics teacher didn't have an issue with it, except for pronunciation.
Yep. And the guh is worn by people of Bhutan. Bhutan is what we were looking for on that one.
Yep, westernmost of Asia's constitutional monarchies for sure. Bhutan has the guh and the kira, which are both unisex garments worn by both sexes, obviously. But those are the national garments of Bhutan. And question number 8. One of Sonic's most popular beverages is a simple mixture of ice, Sprite, and blue coconut flavor, known by what redundant 2-word name? You've got a lot of ocean water.
Mm-hmm. Ocean water.
Ocean water is the correct answer. TJ.
Oh, boy.
He said we have 0 perfect scores on this round, which is a bit of a rarity. So,
So in 16th place, 2 points, we got Robert. We have 15th place, 3 points for Carpe Noctem. We also have 14th place, 6 points for Westphalia, Philadelphia, born and raised. 13th place, 14 points, Aquitaine Hunger Force. 12th place, 17 points, Busted Brackets. 11th place, 19 points for the Triumvirate. 10th place, 27 points for Fuzzy Dunlop. 9th place, 30 points for third podium. Octopus Nuts has 33 points and is in 8th place. Tied for 5th, 3-way tie. We've got Team Coast to Coast, Spandau Bidet, and Kanye West Nile Virus, all with 34.
Okay.
36 points. 4th place for Jesus Zilla, the son of Godzilla. And your podium, 3rd place, 37 points currently for VCU, vacating COVID University. 2nd place, 39 points for B3 Front Stroke and King. And in the lead by 2, 41 points for Gentlefolk Octopodes. That's where we're heading into the round number 5.
Okay, let's see. So UAE is recognized as a federation of 7 constituent monarchies. The politics of the UAE takes place in a framework of a federal, presidential, elective, constitutional. Okay, I'll give credit for that because it mentions constitutional. I saw Jordan also mention constitutional, so I'll give credit for that as well. That's not what came up when I looked up a list of monarchies and forms of government, but I see now that Jordan and UAE could be taken. However, Jordan of those answers was the only other one that was given. It looks like, form responses, let me take a look. Bhutan had a very good conversion rate. Only 2 teams got it wrong, saying Nepal, since Jordan has now been given credit. So Doug just wants you to know that question was definitely not brutal. It was primarily Joey Votto doing it to y'all in that round, which definitely happens. But thank you for bringing up Jordan and UAE. Those have both been validated and taken care of. And TJ, let's finish it out.
Question number 1, recognizing literature that celebrates human freedom. The first Jerusalem Prize was given in 1963 to what British Nobel laureate? Philosopher, essayist, and mathematician who co-founded the Pugwash Conferences to reduce conflict among nuclear powers. So what British Nobel laureate, philosopher, essayist, and mathematician co-founded the Pugwash Conferences that reduced conflict among nuclear powers? That's question 1.
Yeah, Jeremy, I definitely know that Bhutan is not as far west as Jordan, totally for sure. But the fact is, when I looked up monarchies earlier and forms of government, specifically under constitutional monarchies, Bhutan was the westernmost of the ones on that list. I have since learned that is obviously not comprehensive. So we've got a couple of other alternative answers that have been accepted. And again, the only other answer that was given was Nepal. So there we go. Question number 2. Sorry about that.
For you.
According to Global Citizen, which country's Wekiao Community Hippo Sanctuary, located near the country's 3-way western border with Burkina Faso and Cote d'Ivoire, is home to one of only 2 of the country's remaining hippo populations? So once again, one of only 2 remaining hippo populations exists in the Wekiao Community Hippo Sanctuary, located near what country's 3-way western border with Burkina Faso and Cote d'Ivoire? It's one of only 2 remaining hippo populations in that country. Just want to clarify that. It's question number 2. We're not running out of hippos.
Question number 3. What NBA team has had 2 prior Rookies of the Year with Larry Johnson and Glenn Rice both taking home the award? Until recently, this team was also the Vegas favorite to take home the award this year. So until recently, this team was the home to the Vegas favorite for Rookie of the Year. They have twice won the award with Larry Johnson and Glenn Rice, respectively. What NBA team is that? That's question 3.
Question number 4. What stage and television actor arguably had his most famous role as Jack Bristow for 5 seasons on the show Alias before appearing as a main character on the criminally underappreciated Eli Stone? So once again, the series Alias and Eli Stone both brought major roles to what actor of stage and television? In Alias, they played Jack Bristow, and then they got their main role on Eli Stone, one of the main roles. That's question number 4.
Question number 5. Walt Disney Imagineer Harriet Burns claims that her greatest challenge was nailing the details of the animatronic figures at what Adventureland attraction found in Disneyland, Magic Kingdom, and Tokyo Disneyland, and sponsored by Dole. That's throwing it back to a week 1 Octopus question.
That is. That's pretty early on.
Walt Disney Imagineer Harriet Burns claimed that her greatest challenge was nailing the details of the animatronic figures at what Adventureland attraction found in Disneyland, Magic Kingdom, and Tokyo Disneyland, and sponsored by Dole. That's question 5.
Question number 6. In Gabriel Garcia Marquez's classic 100 Years of Solitude, the character, often referred to as the Beauty, shares her first name with that of which female Spanish surrealist, whose works embroidering the Earth's mantle and Dragonfly Woman are seen on the following slide. And I'll disappear for that. So once again, on the left side is Embroidering the Earth's Mantle. On the right is Dragonfly Woman. These are both works by a certain female Spanish surrealist painter. This painter shares her first name with the character from 100 Years of Solitude, who is frequently referred to as the Beauty. What first name do they both share? That's question number 6.
That is indeed. Question number 7. In their songs Desolation Row and One Headlight, respectively, both Bob and Jacob dropped the name of what fictional character? What fictional character is dropped in the songs Desolation Row and One Headlight by both Bob and Jacob Dylan? That is question number 7. Got a nice short one for me.
And your last question of the night. What actor showed off her singing chops in the 2013 film Begin Again, shortly after playing hysteria patient Sabina in the 2011 film A Dangerous Method? So the works, or rather the films, Begin Again and A Dangerous Method both contain roles for what actor? That's question number 8.
And it's time for the recap. Question number 1, recognizing literature that celebrates human freedom. The first Jerusalem Prize was given in 1963 to what British Nobel laureate, philosopher, essayist, and mathematician who co-founded the Pugwash Conferences to reduce conflict among nuclear powers? Who co-founded the Pugwash Conferences? That's question 1.
Question number 2. According to Global Citizen, the Wekiao Community Hippo Sanctuary, located in which country, is home to one of only 2 of the country's remaining hippo populations. The sanctuary is located near the country's western border, three-way western border, with Burkina Faso and Cote d'Ivoire. That's question number 2.
Question number 3. What NBA team has had 2 prior Rookie of the Years with Larry Johnson and Glenn Rice? Until recently, this team was the betting favorite to have a 3rd Rookie of the Year. What NBA team is that? That's question 3.
Question number 4. What stage and television actor is probably most famous for playing Jack Bristow on 5 seasons of Alias, although they also appeared as a main character on the criminally underappreciated Eli Stone? And question 5.
Question number 5. Walt Disney Imagineer Harriet Burns claims that her greatest challenge was nailing the details of the animatronic figures at what Adventureland attraction found in Disneyland, Magic Kingdom, and Tokyo Disneyland, and sponsored by Dole. What is that attraction? That's question 5.
Question number 6. In 100 Years of Solitude, the character referred to as the Beauty shares her first name with a Spanish female surrealist whose works are seen on the following slide. So again, this is Embroidering the Earth's Mantle on the left and Dragonfly Woman on the right. These works are by a female Spanish surrealist painter whose first name is the same as what character from 100 Years of Solitude, often referred to in the book as the Beauty. What name do they share? That is question number 6.
Question number 7. In their songs Desolation Row and One Headlight, both Bob and Jacob Dylan dropped the name of what fictional character? What fictional character makes an appearance in both Desolation Row and One Headlight? That's question 7.
Question number 8, your final one of the night. What actor showed off her singing chops in 2013's Begin Again shortly after playing hysteria patient Sabina in the 2011 film A Dangerous Method? That is question number 8, your last one of the night. Good luck, everybody. We're going to bring up the countdown timer and wish you good luck once more as I pull up the filler music and send you away for now. So, see you on the other side.
See you in a bit.
All right, we are back and ready to deliver the answers and results from round number 5, starting with question number 1, TJ.
Question number 1, recognize literature that celebrates human freedom. The first Jerusalem Prize was given in 1963. To what British Nobel laureate, philosopher, essayist, and mathematician who co-founded the Pugwash conferences to reduce conflict among nuclear powers? And that polymath is Bertrand Russell.
Pretty sure the Pugwash conferences were named for a place in Nova Scotia where they were held. But yeah, Bertrand Russell, absolute polymath. You totally nailed that. Question number 2. The Wekiao Community Hippo Sanctuary is located near what country's three-way western border with Burkina Faso and Cote d'Ivoire? That would be Ghana. It is Ghana where the Wekiao I think is in the S state, and that's right on the western part of Ghana, which is just below the southern part of Burkina Faso and just next to Cote d'Ivoire.
Nice. Look at that hippo.
Mm-hmm. They mean business, man. They really do.
They do. Question number 3, what NBA team as prior Rookies of the Year with Glenn Rice and Grandmama himself, Larry Johnson? Until recently, this team was the Vegas favorite to take home the award again. They were the heavy favorite before LaMelo Ball's unfortunate wrist break. That is the Charlotte Hornets, and there is LaMelo.
I love that uniform so much.
Have you seen their Buzz City uniforms? They're nice.
I have. I love that color blue. I love the way it comes out.
That's quintessentially 90s.
I love the way it comes out in his shooting cuff and his leg warmer there and the stripes on the I love that kit.
No, the Hornets have some solid unis.
Question number 4. What stage and television actor is probably best known for a 5-season role as Jack Bristow on Alias, as well as earning a main cast spot on the criminally underappreciated Eli Stone? That is Victor Garber.
Victor Garber also starred in a very short-lived Fox show called Justice that was really good.
That we still talk about to this day.
Lasted 11 episodes.
And as Stephen Glassman pointed out, too, interesting callback to round number 4, Victor Garber was in the premiere cast of Sweeney Todd, playing Anthony, the sailor.
Cool. Question number 5. Walt Disney Imagineer Harriet Burns claims their greatest challenge was nailing the details of the animatronic figures at what Adventureland attraction found in Disneyland, Magic Kingdom, and Tokyo Disneyland. And sponsored by Dole. You can get yourself a Dole Whip at the Enchanted Tiki Room.
Well, near the Enchanted Tiki Room, for sure.
You can't bring it in. Now,
Harriet Burns was cool, and maybe we should resurrect Behind the Answers to talk more about that. But, yeah, the Enchanted Tiki Room is what we're looking for. They commemorated her in a window on Main Street, but there wasn't a clear enough, good enough picture to show that, so I didn't go with it.
Yeah.
Question number 6. In Gabriel Garcia Marquez's classic 100 Years of Solitude, the character frequently referred to as the Beauty shares her first name with that of the Spanish surrealist, whose works embroidering the Earth's Mantle and Dragonfly Woman are seen on this slide. I had a team say Varro, which is the correct surname of this artist. However, it is not the shared name that we were looking for. The character in 100 Years of Solitude, known as the Beauty, who I believe one day just vanishes into the sky, is Remedios. And Remedios Varro is the name of the painter. So Remedios was the answer that we were looking for here. Excellent knowledge, knowing Varro. Unfortunately, not what we were looking for.
Question number 7. In their songs Desolation Row and One Headlight, both Bob and Jacob Dylan drop the name of what fictional character? Both in the chorus. Me and Cinderella put it all together, and Cinderella is sweeping up on Desolation Row.
Yeah, Cinderella only appears in, I think, the first chorus in Desolation Row, but most of the chorus is in One Headlight. TJ, what's your favorite Dylan song?
6th Avenue Heartache.
Okay, then. And question number 8.
You asked the question.
What actor showed off her singing chops in 2013's Begin Again shortly after playing hysteria patient Sabina in the 2011 film A Dangerous Method? That would be Keira Knightley. And that film also has James Corden and Adam Levine of Maroon 5, in addition to Mark Ruffalo, who is their co-star.
Lost Stars, as performed by Maroon 5, was up for the award for Best Original Song, even though Keira Knightley's version in the film is so much better.
2013, what did they lose to?
They lost to Glory.
I was about to say, is that Glory's year?
Yeah, I think it was Glory.
So it'd be the 2014 awards. Glory sounds right for 2014.
I think it was Glory.
You know what it might be?
It might have been Let It Go.
I think it's Let It Go. Yeah, I think that was a 2013 film.
That's tough sliding in that.
Anyway,
speaking of tough sledding, it's time for results.
I'm going to look that up. 2014 Academy Awards.
We've gotten 16th place, 2 points for Robert. We've got 15th place, 3 points for Carpe Noctem. We got 14th place, 6 points for Westphalia, Delphia, Born and Raised. We've got 13th place, 16 points, Aquitaine, Hunger Force. 12th place, 20 points for Busted Brackets. 11th place, 23 points for the Triumvirate. 11th place, 23 points. 10th place, 33 points for Fuzzy Dunlop. 9th place, 36 points for Third Podium. Spandau Bidet is 8th place with 39 points. Tied for 6th, 41 points. A slice for Team Coast to Coast and Kanye West Nile Virus. 42 points, 5th place for Octopodes Nuts. 4th place, 43 points for Jesuszilla, the son of Godzilla. 2nd place, 47 points for B3 Front Stroking King. 3rd place, 45 points for VCU Vacating COVID University. 2nd place, 47 points for B3 Front Stroking King. And your winners tonight with 49 out of 50. Gentlefolk, Octopodes.
Excellently done, Gentlefolk. I just looked it up. And by the way, it was a 2013 film. Totally correct about that. 2015 Academy Awards in which it was eligible.
That's
because
weird.
The song itself was released in like June of 2014. So I guess maybe it missed a cutoff.
Yeah.
But Glory from Selma was what beat it. It was nominated alongside I'm Not Gonna Miss You from Glenn Campbell's I'll Be Me. Everything is Awesome from the Lego Movie. And Grateful from Beyond the Lights with music and lyrics by perennial runner-up Diane Warren.
Yep.
There's 13 nominations and 0 wins?
Yeah.
Somehow. All right. Thank you very much for playing. That was our 1-year anniversary. We'd like to say thanks to Nadia Comaneci for making an appearance. Thank you to everybody for coming out tonight. And
thank you for everybody for donating. We will have all of the giveaways done on the page in the next couple days or so. So make sure to stay tuned. And join us next week. We're going to be back at it.
And like, comment, and share if you haven't already done so on our stream, on our page. We'll make sure to give you credit for that. Maximum of 5 entries per person. And again, like T just said, the giveaways will be done later this week on the page. So watch for those winners' announcements. We're giving away 5 prize packages. So thank you again for being here tonight. Everybody have a wonderful evening. And hit us up at Venmo at McKinney-Sizemore. Or PayPal using ksizemore@hotmail.com if you can. Michael, thank you very much for the follow. Jerome, thank you for the happy anniversary. And Michael again, thank you for the happy anniversary. Tulongwa, thank you. Thank you. It's been a great night. Bye, everybody.
Have a great night.